Hello, viewers. Welcome to Life Refired, the second episode of Dracula Story. In this episode, we will cover the selection of the breed which we were going to have as our new pet. We wanted a pretty large breed. The reason being, our property was encroached multiple times by large sized stray dogs, stray cats, and attacked our pets. So we wanted a pet which would be large enough to drive them away from our grounds. So this made us rule out the smaller breeds like Shih Tzu, Pug, Pomeranians, Beagles, the Terriers out of our contention as they were pretty small in size. So that left us with the more popular larger breed dogs like the German Shepherd, the Belgian Malinois, the Saint Bernards, the Bernese Mountain Dog, the Great Danes, the English Mastiffs, the Bull Mastiffs, the Rottweilers, the Alaskan Malamutes, the Siberian Huskies, to name a few possible candidates. We wanted a breed with natural animal aggression to protect our cats from intruders. Another criteria we had was our dog should have a good amount of resistance from diseases and longevity. So this made all of those large breeds we considered doubtful candidates as the disease resistance was bad, longevity was poor, as well as issues with animal aggression, or rather showing human aggression as well. So that led us look into the native breeds, which normally would have kind of longer lifespan and disease resistance. So that ruled out all the foreign large breed dogs. So we had to then start researching on the native breeds which are large and which has a decent protective instinct. So our search led to the dogs like Himalayan sheepdog, the Shengote dog, the Kanni, the Chipipare, the Rajapalayam dog, the Mudul hound, the famous Rampur hound, and the BullyKutta. The next criteria was adaptability to the Kerala climate, which instantly ruled out the Himalayan mountain dog as they were used to the colder climate of the Himalayas. The next criteria was whether I could hold these dogs in my small compound. So I have two pieces of land, one where the house is located, leaving it very little space around. And I had these air holes all over my compound wall, which could let air in. But the hound dogs, generally escape artists, can jump over the walls or also go through this air hole with difficulty with their slender bodies when they see an animal they want to chase outside. So that could cause a public nuisance, and probably I'll have people suing me if my animals got out. So that kind of made the hound dogs doubtful. You can see there our cat Himi, which is a Himalayan Persian, and one of the cats whom our new puppy would guard. So, yes, coming back to the compound, I thought it would be a crime if I bought one of these hound dogs which would need a lot of space to keep themselves exercised. They run at a high speed, and they might crash into the gates when they are running where they won't be able to stop. So kind of made me think against the hound dogs. So here we were kind of ruling out the hound dogs, namely the Rajapalayam, the Kanni, the Chipipare, the Mudul hound, and the Rampur hound. So these were ruled out. Two dogs finally standing in our breed selection with the killer looks and functionality were the BullyKutta and the Sengote dog. So now the next question came about the availability. So there were very few breeders breeding the Sengote dog, and even those who were breeding them, the dogs or their parents didn't really match to the the pictures or the size or the properties of the Sengote dog. So I had to finally zoom in my search towards the BullyKutta. So now we decided, yes, we are going to have a BullyKutta. The breed selection now done. We will cover the selection of the puppy in the next episode. Signing off from the Dracula Story episode 2. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.